Stage 3. Evaluate.
So we've connected the diagnostic equipment to the 16-pin Diagnostics scanner, and then we've connected our wireless tablet to read the fault codes. So the first thing we need to do after connecting the interface with the Wi-Fi tablet is to select our make and model. And in this particular case we're working on Citroen, so as you can see we've got a choice of screens to select from, and we're going to select the Citroen logo. We're going to start a new session, and we're going to select the model number. In this case it's the Citroen C5, so we'll select C5, C5 Saloon. Now you can see it's communicated with my vehicle and come up with a VIN number. We've already made a record of the VIN number, and that corresponds to what the equipment's coming up with, so we're OK to carry on. So we'll click the OK button. What we actually need to do now is do a diagnosis of the ECUs. So we've selected the vehicle type, and the equipment's identified the chassis number on the screen, which I've verified corresponds to the vehicle. So now I'm OK to do a diagnosis. So the next stage we need to select auto scan, which will do a complete scan of all the vehicle ECUs. It's asking us if that's what we want to do, just to confirm that we want to do that, as it may take some time. Select yes, and the tablet is now undertaking a complete scan of all the vehicle ECUs. The reason why it's important to scan all the ECUs is because the ABS is the customer fault, but it could have affected other ECUs and put faults into other systems, so we'll have to do a full check of all the systems. So I've connected the scanner, gone into an auto scan, and it's going to check out all the ECUs on the vehicle and tell me if there's any fault codes. Okay, so we've done a global ECU check, and we've got a fault registered in the ABS ECU. So I'm going to select that ECU and look closer at what that fault is. And then it brings up a separate area, separate menu area, where we can read the code. So I'm going to select read the code. So we've managed to go into the individual ECU, the anti-lock braking ECU, to try and find our customer fault. And it's recording a permanent fault on the right-hand front wheel speed sensor. So the screen now tells me that I need to refer to Vehicle Service Manual, and I'm actually going to refer to Auto Data. So I'll be back in a moment with the diagnosis from that interpretation of the fault code.
Type Auto Data into your search engine. Click on the web link that states Login to Autodata Online. Web address autodata-online.net. Click Login to Autodata Online. This will direct you to the sign-in page. Sign in with your username and password. On the menu page, select Model. We do this by clicking the Select Model icon. At the bottom of the page, click the registration icon. This will enable us to find information more efficiently by typing in the registration number. Type in the registration number of the vehicle. Click Search. You will be then directed to this menu page. We need to select the icon Diagnostic Trouble Codes. We then need to choose a data category. In this instance we need Chassis EOBD. Having selected this icon, we are redirected to the EOBD codes. To find your code and its faults, search down the table. In this particular instance, we need to find the code C0034. We've found the code C0034. It states that the code means there is a fault on the wheel sensor, right hand front. We can then go back to the menu page where we clicked on the Diagnostic Trouble Codes and select Wiring Diagrams. Then select Anti-Lock Braking Systems. This model does not have ESP, so select that option. We can then see that there is a wiring diagram of the anti-lock braking system of this particular vehicle. If we hover over a section of the diagram, we can see the section magnified on the right-hand side of the screen. Also, by hovering over a section, Autodata highlights the name of the component. When you have all the data, you will need to print it out.